So much fun.
6 ways to gain more visibility. Hello, everyone. My name is Tessa, and I am here with the amazing Tracy, who is a social media guru and marketing maven. I could just gave her that new title.
Oh, wow. Now we got a new one.
And I'm Tessa. I'm a marketing strategist. And before we jump into this topic, which is great, and we want everyone to have visibility all the time, I just have to say that Tracy's t-shirt is so cute with Baby Yoda. And we just got done with May the 4th be with you. I know Tracy has a celebration for every day this week for Baby Yoda.
I love Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is life. This is peace, love, and Baby Yoda. And even the peace sign has Baby Yoda faces in it.
Oh, it's so cute. I have to say that I'm in love with the little Baby Yoda. My boyfriend just watched the whole thing of Mandalorian, like the whole
yeah.
without me. I was like, really? But now, I have some potential rain in our forecast in the next couple of days. I might be watching extra Baby Yoda, but
yay. I love it.
Are talking about visibility today, and we have 6 tips for you guys. So let us know when you hop in, #live, or if you're catching the replay, #replay. And we love to participate with you. So there is a link at the top that asks for you to show your name. If you comment, then we can see you. We don't want to miss out. So let us know that you're live, and then we can engage. But we're going to jump into this topic of getting more visibility, which is really, it all boils down to being able to get business. Because if people know you, see you, then you're going to get more business. And that's a fact of the world, right? Business world. So number 1, Tracy, is understand the market, right?
Yes. So for me, understanding the market is understanding who needs what. Like, what problems do you solve? How can you help somebody strategically in what you're wanting to do? And so what we want to do is, like, I want to work, I know who I want to work with. I know who my target market is. Tessa knows who her target market is. To be honest, we're both in marketing. We have multiple target markets, which is great. But we want to know why people want to come find us and how we can serve them, how we can be a solution for their problem. And so, Tessa, I'm sure you have a little bit you want to go in on that. But that's it for me. It's like know your people.
Yeah. And knowing your market too is understanding your competition in your industry. For me, knowing my market is understanding the big picture of what that looks like. Obviously you're going to know your target audience and those people, which is actually number 2. And we're going to get into that in just a second. But look at the big picture. Like, is the trend going up in your industry, or are you doing are you in the right place at the right time? For me, if I've been doing web design and marketing forever, but if I decided, okay, I'm going to do more print, but print is phasing out, then I'm not in the right market, or I'm not addressing the market the right way. Could be the same thing, could be your service. It just has to evolve. I give you a great example. All these little niche boutiques that have physical stores, and through all of COVID, they had to go on to online stores. So, if your market, yes, they love to come to these niche boutiques and find a cute little outfit. But for a long time, that wasn't even possible. So we had to move over to e-commerce, and then giving the experience in a different way. Still want to see the cute outfit. So I see a ton of people who are doing Facebook sales of online shops.
Lives.
Yeah, live shopping.
Of Facebook Lives, and they have like 100 pieces that they show you, or they do a weekly and they break it down into collection within their boutique. That has been fabulous. And these people are making, I'm going to say they're making more money than they were before.
Oh, I definitely think it's reaching people. They don't have to come to them anymore, right? So that inconvenience, but that's all about understanding your market. Like, is there an opportunity that you're not taking advantage of? Yeah. And how can we spin that and make that more applicable? I know a lot of people who are doing coaching, and they always did do Zoom type coaching, but maybe they did group events and those are canceled. So now we're looking at online group events. So just know your market. And if you need help looking at obviously checking out and thinking about brainstorming about how you could address that, you can use Tracy and I for sure. And we can help you know your niche, which is number 2. So understand the market and then know your niche. And that niche is also that target market. So who is that exact person? Like, you can't be everything to everyone.
No. And by the way, let me just say this because I'm trying to watch comments on this screen and interact on this screen. So I'm not a loony bin, guys, I promise. Here's what I'm going to tell you though. You don't want to be everything to everybody. And that's something I think a new entrepreneur or a new business owner, a new franchise owner, they try to be that. Don't do that. Be your own person, be your own business, have your own brand. And just remember this, don't be everything to everybody. That's going to be stressful and it's going to be complicated and you're not going to have a good time. And part of the reason that any of us own our own business is to have a good time and live our best life every single day.
It's true.
I mean, where else can you wear Baby Yoda to work and have a good time? Like, come on, people.
Having fun, make sure that niche, that you resonate with that audience. So I worked web designs forever, and a number of companies started coming to me for construction websites, let's say. And that's really not my industry. I really don't know anything about. So, although we made beautiful websites and we learned the industry, that's not the best fit for me, for my energy and my my talents to really shine. Where I'm going to really shine is when somebody wants to become an influencer and really make a difference in the world. And so I've learned that, hey, I could take everyone, but it's just better for me and what I can produce for them if I don't. Yes. Sure, I can do your website if you want a construction website, I promise.
We can do. I mean, you just have to know. I love working with folks like that, but at the same time, I'm like, I want my people that I have a good time with. I don't want to be, if I say yes to every single person that called me and said, would you do this? In the beginning, I think 8 years ago, that was an answer. Yes, 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 yes. And now some people I talk to and we do the discovery call or the marketing strategy call. And if by the end of the call, within 20 minutes, I know I don't want them as a client. And it may not be them personally. It may be their industry. It may be kind of what they want. And it may just truly be sometimes that they don't understand, Tessa, what we do. Sure. And that is a good reason to say no.
Yeah.
I want people to know it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. You just need to know it's okay to say no. And you're leaving space for the right clients. And when the right clients come in, you actually get more of the right people. So understand what your special, we call, Kai and I, when we do the momentum parties, we call it magic. So what's your superpower, your skill set, and what people love about working with you to combine together to be your magic. Yeah. So that's a good way to do it, is to base it on that. So create an experience, and not just an experience, but a better experience.
Yes.
I know Tracy's over there. Hey, Rita, I see you.
I know. I'm like,
don't try to be all things to all people. Agreed. Agreed. I love it. Thank you.
Miss Rita is thebomb.com at being a photographer. She does amazing headshots.
She does headshots. Rita, let's talk.
And she does great headshots. She does amazing family photography and new babies. But I think for the business aspect, I really think that she has it down pat for how you can use it in your marketing and in your social, on your website, and a few other things. And she's fantastic. So
let me know. Put your website in the chat, Rita. I need to get photos shot. I need to get lifestyle photos done again.
Yes. I actually had a conversation with someone yesterday, and that was the topic of it. And then I had another conversation that Tessa and I need to do. So anyway, know your people.
Know your people, and then create that experience, that better experience. That's just bringing it, what can you do that's going to stand out and make people remember you? And I think it all really comes down to, again, what's your magic? What is it that people love about working with you, and embrace that? So if I'm a photographer like Rita, and I make it so easy for someone who's really camera shy, and that's what you want to be known for, is being that person who helps them come out of their shell and feel comfortable. Well, they're going to talk about that. And it's going to make a big difference in your business and keep that flow of customers coming in. So create an experience. I personally, the business is so full. The way that I create an experience is through personalized automation, which I don't like using too much automation, but there are things that are connections, because one of the biggest things people say about getting a website done is that it's overwhelming. There's a lot of tasks that they have to do, and that it's easy to get derailed and not be doing.
You have a great website automation system, because I've participated, let's say.
Yeah. But automating the reminders, it can be personalized to them, but it's like, okay, here's one week one, this is what you should be doing. Week 2, this is what you should be doing to keep them on track. And that makes a difference. And I had somebody who gave me a testimony, and she's like, well, it was just overwhelming at first, but then you made it really easy to figure out what I have to do. So make your experience.
I want to end with this really quick for number 3. I want to do this. So yesterday, one of our dear friends, Meg, posted, do you scope out your competition? And I looked at some of the answers that were on there, and it really tickled me. And I started to answer, and then I took it back, and then I started to answer again. And then I looked, and I was like, of course we watch our competition. I want to know what they're not doing.
Exactly. Or what are they getting bad reviews for?
And you can give a better experience for your clients, and then they're going to then in turn go market or mention that, and you're going to get those in-person testimonials, and it's going to be fantastic. So create an experience that people, so there's customer service, but there's also a customer experience. And if you gift them with the gift of an awesome customer experience, you're going to have client for life. And you're going to have referrals for life. So absolutely make sure that happens.
Perfect. I see you over there, Rita. I'm going to come back to that. We're going to talk about establishing authority. I think that's going to tie into some of the things like you clearly have been working on your authority too, Rita. A great the proper use of automation is rocket fuel for your business. Absolutely. It makes you be able to be more things in the way that you wish you could, right? So automation gives me back time so that I can give customers a better experience. If I'm not having to chase them down, I'm saving a heck of a lot of time. So establishing authority. And Tracy wanted to go into a specific recommendation.
Think about it. Like, your market, what you can do, how you can be a positive influence and know your authority in your business. So a good example is there are some folks in this, in the area. One of the things I love is they do marketing as well, but they I don't really have a nice word for it, Tessa. I'm going to be ugly. They just kind of do it halfway.
Oh,
not very good. Actually, we've taken a few clients from this particular company. And one of the things that people like and enjoy about Tessa and I know this is part of our authority in our market, is that we're available virtually 7 days a week. Now, granted, I don't have to answer you, but it can be a text or an email. And so what that creates for us, and with me, like my personal establishing an authority started with, when I service a client for social media, I don't just service them Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I service them 7 days a week. I service them 365 days a year. I make sure they're posted. I make sure their messages are monitored. I make sure that their clients have a great online community experience for their business. And so that is what I did. You can take that and turn it and spin it to your own business. But I know if you send myself or Tessa, unless there is something that we have just said, I'm absolutely unplugging. And then in that case, we use software for things. Because by the way, we are software solution people. Right. And I've trained my husband in that. The other day, somebody asked him about the business, and he said, it's crazy. It's going great. And they said, is she hiring people? And he said, no, she buys more software.
It's true. We solve problems with software. It's true.
We solve problems with software. So I think it's funny. I even said, I was like, gosh, I've trained you for that. He goes, well, it works. So let's go. But, you have if you text me, even if it's at 9:00 at night, as long as I'm awake and I see your text message, I'm going to do it. I woke up this morning to a message at 7:17 from a client. They're having a difficult issue. He is like, is there any way you can please pre-plan and block her from our page, because we don't want her running rampant with nasty negative reviews and doing all that stuff. And so I just answered and said, absolutely, I'll take care of it when I go to the office. And I still had a little bit to do, but that's okay, because that person is blocked. Like, they can't trash their Facebook page.
Right.
Not every person would accept a text message at 7 a.m. And
I
I've
think
got them
that's
at
true.
6:30, but you and I both kind of stayed out like
We
that.
do. I
We
took
will,
one weekend off, but I did manage to get internet connection at a Wi-Fi, and I still worked, even though
you're
I
like,
said, even
yeah,
though I said I'm off the grid. Everything in my email said, "Hey, if you need this,
right.
I
Contact
have."
this person or do
Yeah,
this. Yeah,
exactly. And
we
I do
cover.
have team members. So I think
Yes.
that, a lot of that ability to offer exceptional experience, which was our previous one, is about having people who can
Yeah.
help when they need, or system to make that, to be able
handle
to
that.
reply. Mhm.
Right. Right.
So on the established authority, one thing I wanted to mention before we run to the next one, because I know we have 10 minutes. So on established authority, everyone can have an authority in their business. You are an expert. You have
Mhm.
superpowers. You have your special magic. Okay.
Right.
You can be an expert, and you can show that, like we're going live. You can show that just by knowing your industry. And that could be 10 questions, and video is my favorite, of course, but ask yourself, what 10 questions should my
Yeah.
clients be asking? So Rita, I have 350 people who need to get photo shots, not all in the area. But now if you created an article about, like, here's how to, what colors to wear, what shots to get done, how to go pick out your photo, what scenery, I mean, all of that. If you do an article,
Yeah.
one, you're establishing extreme authority, even if it's not someone who's nearby, at least people will be coming to your page, and that increases the SEO, your Google rankings. So do it. Write me an article. I can show you what I started on my article, and I will post it on many sites if you would write me something about that. From an expert standpoint, like how to, what kind of, for girls, like, do they need to wear no powder that's trans? I know there's specific things you're not supposed to do, right?
Right.
Not the white, it reflects and all that fun stuff. But you can be an expert in your area and do that through blogging or videos, live videos on social media. What 10 questions what 10 questions do they normally ask, and what 10 questions should they be asking?
Should they be asking?
And that's 20 videos and 20 pieces of content right there, easy peasy, and you can establish your authority in your area of expertise. So that one is fun, and video is my fave. So Tracy loves this one. Have a strategy. Number 5.
So we're going to be really quick with this because I know we're coming up on the end of our time, and we try to end. We started this out supposed to be 18 minutes, so let's try to go closer to 20. So let's be nice. I just have one thing on have a strategy. Just don't wing it. Right. I mean, have a little bit of thought process and have an idea. You can go as in depth, and I want to show this because it's amazing. So I have a client that for her LinkedIn page, this is a month. This is morning and afternoon. And this is in her group. We have one of these for her group. We also have one of these for her personal platform. And I do this with a lot of clients so that I keep up with what I'm going to post each day and how I'm going to do it. But it also gives you a reason to go back and repurpose your client and repurpose your content. And one of the great examples of this is you can use the same content and swap out a photo, because we all know that in regular social media platform streams, photos get about 65% more views. They also have higher rankings in your algorithms. But you can go back 2 months ago and pull a clip that you said and use it again, swap a photo, and have totally different results.
Yep. And different time. So even if it's a different day of the week.
You did it in the morning, maybe this time you want to do it in the afternoon. But basically what I'm saying is just don't wing it. Actually have some thought process behind it. And I think Tessa would highly agree on that. And I know we're probably going to want to spend just a minute on number 6 and send them off laughing, because it's going to be my favorite tip for the day.
All right. Number 6, be yourself. Be real, be authentic.
Be you. Show the fun stuff. So for me right now through COVID, because we're doing so much on Zoom, I've bought fun t-shirts. Today is going to be fabulous, or Baby Yoda, or, my Alabama stuff, or my mom stuff, or your array of sunshine. That is the only thing I can do, because you're not getting to see me in my in-person personality. You're having to see me on video. So this is my way of having a great time and showing people the me behind things. And so that's how I'm doing it. And I know, Tessa, you're doing pretty much out of the season.
I do the ring bombs, and that's
Yeah.
myself. So it gives me a time where people can connect with me outside of work stuff. And I do, like Tracy said, work 24/7 pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, almost waking up at 2:00 in the morning for clients, but occasionally I like to have fun. And I think clients really like to see that fun side of like casual play games, be your real self. I think the other thing is that you have to just be okay with it. I promise you, I did not do my hair today. So I don't, if we get hung up on what we did do.
Mine needs to be washed, so it's pulled up in a clip with some dry shampoo. Like, let's be real about it. It's Thursday. It's fine.
You just be you, and it's okay. It's okay to be real and have bad days or have great days, and just really let it shine through. And if you do, I mean, there's a lot of what Facebook algorithms work off of is interests. So Tracy loves Baby Yoda. Facebook knows that she posts about Baby Yoda, and surprisingly, more people will see her if they like the same things. So when you show your true personality and let that come out in your post or in your, you know, for Tracy, it's positive quotes. I mean, there's so many things that I love. Or strong posts. That's what I know Tracy for, is strong posts. But the people who are also looking for that kind of encouragement, they're going to resonate with her, and that's the people that she's going to attract. So being yourself also helps you to get everything that we've already talked about right now. Because you've got the right people coming to you.
Right. So we're going to have the best time ever.
I know. I'm so excited. So Rita, I want to put this up on the screen for Rita real quick, because she put in her website and I don't want to forget. So
that's awesome.
And definitely we should get together. And then that article, I would love to, what to wear and how to plan your headshot session. Yes. And
that's beautiful.
And from a guys and girls, because I have both, and literally we have 350 partners that will eventually have to have headshots done. So they're going to be looking for people. One thing Rita could do, and I'm just going to say this real quick, is have a list of referral people for other states, and maybe she gets a commission off of it. Who knows?
Yes.
You know, if her article went crazy, wild, and popular, now you're building in monetization to it. So 10 questions. Yes, do it and tag me when you do those questions, because I'll push it out for you. Those are great. 10 questions.
I would love to do that for her also. And by the way, speaking of videos, next week you could join us at 11 on Thursday for why your business needs more video. I have 8 reasons that you need to know. So I think that Tessa and I can agree on that.
Absolutely. And there are different things that you can do for video. It's not just about being in front of the camera. So we'll have a list of ideas on what you guys can do for video as well.
Yep.
All right.
So join us next week.
Join us next week. Yes, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll see you guys then. Don't forget to hit the bell and let us know if this was helpful to you. If you're catching the replay, again, hit hashtag replay. And let us know if you had any big wins. Share it with us and we will share it out and give you some love, because everyone needs love on social.
Yes.
All right, guys. We'll see you all next week.
Have a good day. See you later.
Bye.